Salute, man. Today I'm going to talk about minimalism. Minimalism and being a minimalist is key for joy and being stress-free. Bad boy D. Masculinity TV. How are you today, bro? Some world we're living in right now, isn't it? Enough of the small talk. You could say that I'm somewhat of an expert on minimalism because I've been living that way for a long time. And minimalism does not just encompass the amount of possessions you have. Minimalism, I definitely have to elaborate on it because it would be an understatement to say that I've perfected it. To me, one of the main aspects of being a minimalist is being as independent and self-reliant and as not dependent on the system or government as humanly possible. Doing whatever you can in life to ensure that you've got your self-preservation bases covered no matter what happens, or at least having some confidence that you'll be okay no matter what happens. For example, the less bills and debt that you have, that is tremendous minimalism and independence. The more things that you own, the more things that you have paid off. You're not paying compound interest on anything. You don't have collectors calling your phone. You're always gonna have some bills no matter what, but the least amount as possible, and you own your life. You have ownership of your life. It is so important and necessary for your masculinity, your alpha essence and energy. Some people just have so much stuff. Now we're going to talk about real stuff. Some people have so much stuff. It's overwhelming. There's no need. Well, it shows a neediness when you need that kind of stuff, or you have it to validate yourself to others or get validation from others. Or I have no idea. I can't even wrap my head around why people require so much stuff. I'm so happy that I'm disattached and free from that. And I hope you're in the same frame of mind. So I've had a lot of people pass away in my life, and you look at all the stuff, and yeah, like I might require a few hangers or a leather jacket or something, but man, it's trash. Throw it out. I believe in leaving things for people when you pass on. Leaving an inheritance and a legacy, but not a legacy of trash. Some income is great to leave behind. And when you pass on, which we all will, they'll probably have fond memories of you if you didn't leave a whole bunch of cleaning up for them to do. Not to mention, too, guys, there is such a thing as accursed objects, like masks and certain crystals and stuff like that, or old books. There's certain things, anything that has to do with like witchcraft or black magic, or like if you have a Ouija board, throw it in the trash. Anything that has that type of bad energy to it, don't even donate it because you don't want somebody else to have that curse. When I moved here to this city on the Detroit River, I threw a whole bunch of crystals and garbage crap that I didn't require and that could have been cursed, and I threw it in the Detroit River. Hopefully no fish were harmed in the process. And that can go with gifts too, guys. I'm very careful with accepting gifts. Like if it's a good deed, or if it's money or something like that, if it's coming from my auntie, yeah, I'll accept it. But if you're getting a gift from someone as an apology or something, say you don't want to have anything to do with them, don't accept it. If you don't like someone or you don't want to have anything to do with someone, don't accept gifts from them. This should be a video for women too, Because all that simp energy from the gifts and the compliments they're accepting, that energy is attaching to them. And that can cause bad things. That's why I'm not taking you for this minimalist video on a house tour of my house, obviously, because I wouldn't have a heck of a lot to show you. My TV is one of the first flat screens ever made, a 20-year-old Magnavox. I don't even watch TV, I use it as a computer monitor. All I'd be showing you is my supplements and healthy food and different herb powders that I put together. Like for example, I have it on me. Here's the type of thing, a cool thing you want as a minimalist. This is one of those, you pull the pin and it's a baton. Actually works pretty good. I ain't gonna demonstrate it, but I just don't like the fact that it's like sparkly. Like what the fuck? Like I'm gonna be whooping your ass My Little Pony style. It's a nifty little gadget though. Another example of minimalism too is I didn't renew my gym membership because they had severely restricted the hours from what I was used to. And I do still really miss the gym, but I'm making the best gains of my life right now in my 30s from weights in a backpack, water jugs, obviously a good door frame chin-up bar / pull-up bar, and concentrating more on the mind-muscle connection in much deeper, more proper form when executing the exercises. We've seen firsthand that gyms might not be here forever, unfortunately, so I'm getting a head start, and I've developed, I can still add a ton of weight to my exercises if I get stronger, when I get stronger, while I get stronger. And the beautiful part too is it doesn't take up any space. I can put it away in my closet spaces, or you know what I mean. Basically everything you should require, you should be able to fit to put away in cupboards and cabinets. Have a nice free living space because it declutters the mind. The more crap you have, the more crap it clutters you up. And another aspect of minimalism is getting over hang-ups and petty beefs and petty stuff like that. I'm a huge advocate of forgiving your enemies. However, forgiving doesn't mean letting them back into your life. Forgive them, pray for them too, but push them away. You don't want them in your life. Don't give them more chances. Forgive and forget. That's part of being a free, independent, minimalist man too. It's basically an abundance mindset. Because you don't require women, you don't require people. Man, the less women I have, the happier I am. If I do end up having a few women that I'm interacting with and whatnot, I'm almost happy to get rid of them. It's a burden off my back. Unless I actually want to have children with you or build a future with you, you're kind of wasting my time. Especially since children and future building are not on the top of my priority list right now, obviously. But you see it, tensions are high right now, and there's a lot of beef and unnecessary malarkey going on online. So the more you can detach from that, the better. You basically want to be a minimalist of bitterness and grudges. Eliminate that negative energy from your life. Any negative stresses, anything that can shorten your lifespan. Be a minimalist in that regard. Minimalism also encompasses keeping junk food out of the house. Only keep in your house what you will eat. Don't worry about company. They can bring their own crap. They can bring their own booze. They can bring their own sweets and chips or whatever the heck people eat nowadays. Only keep in your house what your diet entails. And a good minimalism way of looking at it is totally putting your trust in God. Put your trust in the Most High. Let Him guide you. Detach from all the worldly things. Yes, you do want some nice stuff if you can afford it, but don't cause a whole new payment system to get something you don't require to impress a bunch of people you don't even like. Trust in Him, detach, and it's a tremendous way of living in your masculine frame. Yes, you want to have some nice clothes. Yes, you want to have presentable things. But anything you don't require, you don't need. Check out my latest video right there. I'll drop another one right there. Check out another one down yonder and subscribe to my channel right there. I'm out of here. Peace.